to Walters. Walters walking in. Shot goal! Shot taken right on. Shot goal! Power play. As here's a shot, another goal. Levi Flatley right there will control the puck. Carlson pass. Here's a shot, another goal. Gimburio again scored. Misdirection, and it went through the goalie's name. It's in. Here comes Carlson. Oh, nice drop pass. Walking in is Bardovich. Oh, man, the Wolverines are on a roll here in the third period. And a pleasant good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to the Iron Trail Motors Event Center for tonight's high school hockey featuring Sartell and Rock Ridge. Hello again, everyone. I'm Bob Cohn. Pleasure to have you viewing tonight's telecast. The Sabres come in with a record of 5-5-1, while Rock Ridge is now 11-3 on the season. Sartell, the head coach, is Ryan Hacker. I had a chance to visit with him a little bit before the game tonight. We found out some of the information. I got his lines, and they're pretty optimistic. They came up to the range for the weekend. They'll play Rock Ridge tonight, and then tomorrow they'll be in Cloquet to take on Cloquet Esco Carleton. Sartell is averaging 2.55 goals a game. They're giving up 3.73. They've had 252 shots on goal, and they have scored 28 goals so far. Meanwhile, the Wolverines, like I said, are 11-3-1 on the season. They're averaging 4.13 goals a game, giving up 2.53. They've had 445 shots, and they have scored 63 goals. After tonight, they'll host Spring Lake Park tomorrow afternoon, and then Thursday night it'll be Proctor, and 1 week from Saturday it'll be the Duluth East Greyhounds. So lots of hockey action right here at the Iron Trail Motors Event Center. Let's take a look now at the Wolverines lines for tonight. No changes. They're going with Carlson, Bialki, and Dimberio. Second line will have Jacobson, Bardovich, and Scott. The third line, Westby, Norby, and Flatley. And a fourth line tonight will have Matheson, Scuffy, and Dimberio. Steven Ranasat will start in the nets tonight. Steven on the season is 3-3. He's has a 3.86 goals against and 86% saves. On defense for the Wolverines, it'll be Derek Dahl with Easton Walters, Aiden Rabideau and Tyler Forsberg, and it'll be Jacob Coombe with Wyatt Frederick. We'll take a look now at the starting lineup tonight for the Sabres. Their top line will have Braden Clandy with number 9 Preston Daragist and Sean Paulson. A second line, Andrew Bollinger with Lane Larson and Caden Voss. A third line tonight, we'll have Caleb Thompson centering Caden Peterlin and Jamison Schmitz. Starting in the nets will be Noah Carey. On defense, they'll go with Otto and Volker, Jansky and Burris, and Mensker and Landowski. So there's a quick look at the lines for tonight. Right now they are introducing the starting lineups for the Sabres. Again, after tonight, the Sabres will travel to Cloquet tomorrow afternoon to take on the Lumberjacks, who are currently ranked number 3 in Class A hockey. And then Tuesday night, they will host the number 1 team in AA, the Moorhead Spuds. Junior varsity game went to overtime, and Sartell, with an overtime goal, beats Rock Ridge tonight by a score of 3-2. The Wolverines now have lost 2 games in a row. There comes Steven Ranasat out, being introduced. On defense, Derek Dahl and Easton Walters. There's a look at the senior Walters. At left wing in the first line will be Colton Bialki. Colton has really improved this year. He has stepped right in, and he's playing with the top line, Cass Carlson and Grady Dimberio. Matt Niskanen, the head coach. Cooper McLean, Evan Friedley, Chris Weston, and Ryan Colby are the assistants. And now fans will pause for the playing of our national anthem. Well, we're just about set for play-by-play action. Once again, I've got some equipment problem. I got a lot of sound feedback, so you'll have to bear with me tonight. Wolverines will go from north to south. That's left to right here at the Iron Trail Motors Event Center. Good look at the Wolverines huddling around goaltender Steven Ranasat. Wolverines are in their home whites, black breezers, black helmets, green trim, green numerals, green Rock Ridge. Sartell is in their road blue, white helmets. Puck just sitting in center ice. Now it's dumped in deep. In after it is Bialke. The puck was loose. Goes in behind the net where Burris will try to control it for the Sabres. Kept in by Walters. Cross right to Dahl. His shot. Hit traffic in front. Dahl will keep it into the zone. Gives it to Carlson. Walters gets it in deep. Bialke in a corner, gets pinned in there by Tanner Burris. In behind the net, comes right to the slot area. Wolverines putting on some pressure quick. And now this is Clandy trying to come out of it. Carlson coming back. He gets it up and off the skate. And now the Wolverines will change their front line. Puck goes right in. Ranasat makes a save. First save of the game for Steven Ranasat. Wolverines trying to break out, and finally Jacobson will get it. Pass comes up, cross ice, try to hit Cal Scott. His shot goes right on, and a save made by Noah Carey. Nice look at Noah Carey, the goaltender, 6'4", 180 pounds. Jacobson will take the draw for the Wolverines. That was Ballinger taking a draw for the Sabres. It'll be kept in by Bardovich. Now it comes to this near side, and the Sabres will just clear it out into center ice, right in front of their players' bench. Finally, it's shot in the zone by Jamison Schmitz. Coming back is Jacobson, and Carey will just cover up and get a face-off. Just underway. We're a minute 29 into our telecast. Now John Westby will come in and take the draw for the Wolverines. Comes right to the high slot area, and it's cleared away into center ice. Coming back is Caden Peterlin. Jacob Kuhn will control it. He gets it up to Westby. He gets bumped off the play. Now Zach Norby will come into the zone. Norby, nice move. Norby coming in. He tried to hit Flatley in front, and Flatley just could not get that stick down. Flatley tries to control it. Puck is cleared out of the zone, and Coombe will run it down into his own end. Comes Jacob Coombe right through center ice. He'll carry it into the attacking zone. Nice move by Coombe. Still control. Goes right in. A shot. Carey makes the initial save, and then we got a frozen puck. Nice move by Jacob Coombe. Sabres now will change, and the Wolverines look like they're going to change likewise. Wolverines will bring out 5 fresh skaters. Their original starting: Bielke, Carlson, DeBurial, Dahl, and Walters. Puck was kicked up by Darasish. Penry pass right on front, a shot. Oh, great chance that time by Braden Clandy. Wolverines got a little careless in their own zone and almost cost them. They try to go to Carlson. It was off a stick, comes to this near wall. Carlson battling for it, avoids a check. Now Burris will shoot along the wall. Wolverines will keep it in deep. In behind the nets. Shot was deflected, and Burris now gets it up to this near wall. Coming up on 14 minutes to go in opening period. Here's Derek Dahl. Let's go of a shot. Hit some traffic, and it'll be kept in. Nope, it jumps out over the blue line, and Burris will run it back in behind his own net. Teams changing some of their line. Now Dahl will get it up to Jacobson. Ethan deflects it in. Now Ethan will control the puck left side. This is Jacobson. He tried to center it, and the pass was intercepted. It'll be kept in deep, though, by Jacobson as Voss tried to tip it out of the zone. Bardovich will get it back, and now Walters will control it. He'll give it off to Dahl. Derek will tip it into the zone. In after it is Isaac Mentzer. He'll control it in the corner, and he'll just flip it out of the zone. Goes all the way back into the Wolverine end, where Easton Walters will run it down. In behind Ranasat. Walters looks for someone again. He gets it up to Kel Scott. Cross-ice pass off the glass. Tried to hit Bardovich, and it's fired back in by Caden Voss of the Sabres. No score. We've played 4 minutes of the opening period. Again, the junior varsity went to overtime, and the Sabres were victorious over the Wolverines by a score of 3-2. Now controlling it is Peterlin. He'll get it in deep. Walters will run it down in behind the net. Gives it back to Dahl. Dahl tried to get it up to Norberg. It was deflected. It goes all the way into the Sabres zone. Rings around the wall. Now Zach Norberg centering the pass. Nobody there. It's intercepted by Thompson, and he'll clear it up and out. Right over on the far side. Sabres will control it. This is Otto, and he'll dump it in deep. They'll wave off the icing. Rabideau in behind. Here's a long pass up to Levi Flatley. He carries it into the zone. Now Flatley looks for someone to give it to. He gives it to Norberg in behind the net. Loose puck now is grabbed by Jacob Volkers. Intercepted by Carlson. Carlson had to give it back to Flatley. And Volkers will just get it out of the zone. He'll put it right in. And Ranasat will have to cover up and get a save with 11:44 to go in the opening period. No score. Shots are 3-2 in favor of the Wolverines. Now Forsberg shoots it along the back wall. Try to Cedric. Here's the backhand shot. May have hit a pipe as Voss on a backhand. He'll be kept in the zone by Oxton. Oxton just came back. I understand he had a broken leg, I think they said, and he's just back to action, and he'll be rotating between the 1, 2, and 3 lines. Trying to control it is Larson. And now Jacobson will come out of the zone for the Wolverines. He has it hacked away. This is Larson again. Rabbit will try to clear it out. Wolverines Scott with the puck. He puts a shot in deep. Rings around the boards. Jacobson battling for it. Try to get it to Bardovich. Intercepted by Burris. He'll now give it to Jansky. And the Sabres will just clear it out. Come the Wolverines once again. Dahl will carry it in. Goes to his forehand. Puts it towards the net. Is intercepted and cleared away from the slot area. Fired all the way down. After it is Westby. Getting there first is Clandy. Drops it back to the point. Kept in deep by Mensker. And it jumps out over the blue line. Sabres will just dump it in deep once again. Rings around the boards. Walter try to control it, but Norberg gets it out of the zone. Now loose puck is picked up and fired in by John Westby. Flatley try to go in it. Puck comes to the near boards where Derajic will. It's a long pass out. Nice play again by Coombe. And we've got a penalty coming, and the Wolverines are going to go on the power play. First penalty of the night. And now Rockridge will bring out their power play. Wolverines are 25% on the power play, while Sartell on the penalty kill is 81.5. In fact, there's 2 penalties, so the Wolverines are going to have a 5-on-3. Well, check that. It's just 1 penalty. It's a 5-minute major and then a 10-minute misconduct. So the Wolverines will have 5 minutes of a power play. And number 12, Braden Clandy, will be sitting out for the rest of this period and a part of the second. It was a check from behind. Bardovich gives it over to Carlson. Back to Bardovich. Let's go for a shot. Deflected. Just missed the open corner. Rings around the boards. Flatley will control it for the Wolverines. Gets it into Bialke. Now Carlson. Up. This is Bardovich. Flatley again. Bardovich out on top. Let's go for Rister right on, and Carey with the save. .9:11 to go in the opening period. 4:25 remaining on the power play. Sartell will just dump it to length of the ice. That was Sean Paulson. Comes Kaz Carlson out of the zone. To Dimberio. Comes back to Carlson. Drops it back for Dimberio. In behind Bialke, Carlson missed the corner. Nice puck movement though, and now Scott will control it for the Wolverines. Sophomore will just give it back to Dimberio. Comes Grady, stops at the circle, tries to go in behind to Bialke. Colton Bialke now will control the puck. 8:20 to go in a period. Shoots it along to Carlson on this side. Cast back to Bialke and behind, right out in front. They try to go to Scott, and it's cleared. Eight minutes to go in the opening period. Here comes Grady Dimberio, and it's tapped away from him. Easton Walters now will carry it back into his own end. He'll give it off to Flatley on this side. Sartell doing a good job on this penalty kill. Flatley does get it in the zone. Comes to the circle on the left side, try to center it. And it's cleared out once again. Wolverines will just dump it in. Must have been touched by one of the Wolverines, otherwise that would have been icing. Puck goes all the way down into the Wolverine end, where Bellinger is down there battling for it. Now here comes Jacobson, Ethan Jacobson. Tries to go back to the point. Norberg in behind a Flatley. Battling for it in the corner, in behind the net. And it's deflected up and out of play. A souvenir for one of those youngsters. Just under 2 minutes remaining on the power play. So far, Sartell has killed off 3 minutes of that major penalty. Wolverines continue to put pressure in the offensive end. This is Dimberio. Carlson on the right side, drops it back to the point. Bardovich, Dimberio walking in. Dimberio's shot a little bit wide. And it jumps over the blue line. Rockridge now will have to get back on side. Carlson, high slot, gives it to Bialke. Tries to go back to Scott. And again, it's deflected. Well, it's nice to have some of the members of the Wolverine Athletics and Activities group working with us tonight. They're going to be the future of this press box. Here's Carlson, cross ice. There's a shot taken. Hit the side of the net. That was Dimberio who took the shot. Wolverines continue to put pressure on in the power play. Carlson once again, high slot. Now back near the blue line. Overskates it, controls it once again. He'll spin move again. To Bardovich. Let's go over wrister. Save made. Man in front gets knocked down. No call at all. Comes back to the blue line. Cass Carlson on this side. 45 seconds to go on this 5-minute power play. Carlson will keep it in. Cross ice to Dimberio. Now to Bardovich. Back to Dimberio. Nice puck movement. Dimberio walks in right to the high slot area. Cal Scott. Here's a little give and go. Shot taken over the top of the net. Deflected by one of the defense. 20 seconds to go on the man advantage, and it's cleared out. And let's see if the Wolverines can regroup and try to get one last rush. 5 minutes to go in our period. No score in the hockey game. Norberg tries to carry it in. Now it's intercepted, and this is Ballinger coming in. And a nice defensive play by Rabideau. Gets it up to Norberg. Here comes Zach Norberg into the zone. Norberg will score a shot and a save by goaltender Carey. As that penalty expires. 4:45 to go in the period. Shots are 7-2 in favor of Rock Ridge, but goaltender Noah Carey has so far made all 7 saves on those 7 shots. Got icing called, and the face-off will come all the way back. Oh, we also got a penalty coming, a high sticking penalty. This is going to be a Wolverine penalty. It's going to be on Levi Flatley. And now the Sabres will go on the power play for the first time. Sartell is 6.9% on the power play. Rock Ridge is 85.7% on the penalty kill. Dahl tries to control it. To be controlled by Otto. Ballinger. Now it comes back to the point. That was Paulson who took the shot. Here's Paulson again. Here's a shot to hit some traffic. Ballinger who now gives it to Clandy. Nice puck movement by the Sabres. Wolverines will be penalized for another 70 seconds. And behind the net, it comes back towards the blue line. This is Paulson once again. Here's a tough angle shot taken by Clandy. And it's clear the length of the ice by the Wolverines. Rock Ridge now will change up some of their penalty kill. Paulson will just drop it back for Otto. Now the loose puck is grabbed by Caden Voss. He'll carry it back in behind his net. Cass Carlson on the penalty kill. Loose puck is grabbed by Volkers. Gets it up to Schmitz. So far the Wolverines have done a nice job on this penalty kill, and they only have 20 seconds remaining. 2:45 to go in the opening period. No score. This is Sartell and Rock Ridge hockey on this Friday night from the Iron Trail Motors Event Center. Puck is in behind Ranaset. And now both teams will be skating 5 aside in our final 2.5 minutes of the period. Shots are 7-2 for Rock Ridge, but neither team has been able to score a goal yet. Now Forsberg will try to control it. Carries it in behind his net. He'll drop it for Aiden Rabideau. Flatley will carry it in. Stops near the blue line. Jacobson gets it in deep. Loose puck was grabbed by Burris. He shoots it along the wall. And the Sabres will just dump it into the Wolverine zone. Forsberg will get there just ahead of Oxton. This is Scott. Shoots it cross ice. Gets it up to Bardovich. Bardovich tries to go around Burris. He'll stop, and Burris will take a whack at it, and he'll carry it out of the zone. Comes Tanner Burris, and we have an offside called on Sartell. .124 to go in the opening period. No score in our hockey game. Dahl will give it off to Walters. Off a skate. Puck is loose right near the blue line, and Walters will fire it in for the Wolverines. Now it's grabbed by Isaac Menser. He tries to get it up to Darasich. Under a minute to go in our opening period. Wolverines will get it out of the zone where it's picked up by Bialke. Bialke will drop it back for Carlson. Cross-ice pass, Walters walking in, and a shot was just wide. Here's a shot from a tough angle. Now Bialke will control it. He'll give it to Dimberio on this side. Comes back to Walters. Puts another shot right on, and Carey with another save. .7 seconds remaining in our opening period. Landowski will shoot along the back wall. It'll be kept in, and we have a penalty. It's going to be called on the Wolverines. Looks like number 9, Bialke, is going to go off. Jacobson wins the draw for the Wolverines. Kept in, though, by Sartell. Shot along the boards. And it's deflected out of the zone, and our period is going to come to an end with no score in the hockey game. Rockridge and Sartell are even at 0-0 after the first period. We'll take a break. We'll come back after this with more hockey from the Iron Trail Motors Event Center.
They do their thing. You do yours. There's fun for the whole family at Giants Ridge.
The Ranch Teammates for Life. We are a nonprofit organization aimed at providing a healthy and purposeful life for those former players and military combat veterans, as well as their families who have suffered trauma in their lives. Our mission is to raise awareness on this important issue and remove the stigma of mental illness. To provide diverse services that include all forms of humanitarian efforts aimed at fighting brain disease. Visit us at theranchteammatesforlife.org.
When you're searching for a delicious meal that the whole family can enjoy, count on the experience and flavors of the Rink Sports Bar and Grill. As a locally owned and operated business, we have been proudly serving the entire area and our customers with only the highest quality of service and food that you need to take on the day. Dine in style and fun when you check out our trivia nights, darts, pool tables, 60-inch TVs, all while you munch on tacos, burgers, and more. Stop by today.
Big fun. Big thrills. Big air. Giant memories await in Biwabik, Minnesota.
A world of options are at your fingertips when you start your future at Minnesota North. Our 6 unique campuses offer more than 100 programs, allowing you to explore countless opportunities.
It's just so universal that, you might be taking a program that's based on working in an office setting or in a business setting, but the skills that you get in this program really can take you so many more places than just that.
When you're here, you'll make real-world connections that lead to immediate opportunities in your field after you graduate, or the ability to transfer and continue your education.
The instructors here actually work a lot with people in the community. I know, like at the school, when we were hiring someone, we would actually email the instructors directly and say, hey, we have these job openings, and they would pass them on to the students that were in their class.
At Minnesota North, real-world experience isn't the exception, it's the norm, with hands-on instruction from professors who have years of knowledge in your field.
School as a whole, from our advisors and to faculty, they really look after you. Feel like you connect one-on-one with them a lot more, and it's a lot more personal.
I think it's just the smaller class sizes is better. You get a lot more one-on-one communication with your instructor. You'll have that more personalized experience.
We're more than just a college. We're a community ready to call home and ready to explore with on-campus housing and millions of acres of wilderness where year-round outdoor opportunities and athletics await.
Around here, you still have the opportunity to do those outdoor things that you love, as well as, getting the education that you're looking for.
I feel like this is my home away from home. That's how they've made me feel here.
And whether you want to take classes from home or on campus, our hybrid learning model gives you the flexibility to do just that while learning from the best.
So I really, really like the flexibility of the program. I like that I could do some of my classes online. I really, really liked that I was able to graduate without having to worry about having all that burden of debt on me.
From opportunities to flexibility, you get it all with some of the most affordable tuition in the state.
Cost per credit, I know, is super low compared to the bigger universities and stuff, and with that more one-on-one type learning, it's definitely, you get more bang for your buck.
Minnesota North colleges are open to you and a bigger, brighter tomorrow. The closest place to go far with your tomorrow is right here in Northeast Minnesota. Choose from Vermilion in Ely, Mesabi Range in Eveleth in Virginia, Itasca in Grand Rapids, Hibbing and Rainy River in International Falls. Start
And welcome back, because we're all set to start our second period. Wolverines and Sartell are scoreless after 17 minutes. And Sartell will have a minute 40 remaining on the power play. Sartell tomorrow will go to Cloquet to take on Cloquet-Esco Carleton. Meanwhile, tomorrow afternoon, Rockridge will hold Spring Lake Park. And then next Thursday night will be our first My9 telecast right here from Virginia, as the Wolverines will be taking on the Proctor Rails. And next Saturday, they'll take on the East Greyhounds. Upcoming games for both of these teams. This past week in girls basketball, Rockridge defeated Duluth East 69-37. This weekend, our ladies are out west. They're playing in Crookston tonight, East Grand Forks tomorrow afternoon. Meanwhile, the boys last night went to Grand Rapids. They got beaten by the Thunderhawks 67-43. And tomorrow afternoon, they'll host North Branch. Meanwhile, our girls hockey team went to Superior last night and lost 7-6 in overtime. The girls are playing tomorrow afternoon against Pine City. The game is over at the Hoyt Lakes Arena. Here we go, second period just underway. Power play time for Sartell. No score in our hockey game. Shots are 9-3 in favor of the Wolverines. And now here comes Rockridge breaking out. Coming into the zone is Westby. His shot goes right on. And he'll shoot along the boards. And the Wolverines now will run some more of the clock as Walters has it. And he just fires it up into the crowd. Wow. I hope they were paying attention. That's the student section. Everyone kind of standing over there. I hope nobody got one. You got to pay attention at all times. You come to a hockey game. Flying pucks. Puck will get deflected. They'll do it again. Another face-off. 1:10 remaining on the power play. 16.5 to go in our second. Puck comes back to the point where that's Paulson. Now controlled by Ballinger. This is cross-site, Otto. It's a pass wide open, a shot, and I'm not sure if Ranasset got a piece of that one or not. Paulson again. Nice puck move and a shot, and was just wide. Hard shot was taken by Otto. Here's Otto again. 30 seconds remaining on this power play. Puck is in behind. Controlling it is Ballinger. Comes back to the point. Ballinger gets a pass back. Walking in is Paulson. "15 seconds to go in the power play. So far, the Wolverines have denied them, and it jumps out over the blue line. Looks like another delayed penalty is coming on the Wolverines. First penalty is expired, and now the puck gets touched. Let's see who's going to go. Looks like it's going to be on Walters. That's the third Rockridge penalty of the afternoon. Head contact. So after the Wolverines killed off the first penalty, now they have to do it again for the next 2 minutes. Trying to control the puck was Schmitz. Well, it's kind of tied up in that corner. Nobody seems to want to come out. Finally, the Wolverines do, and they just fire it the length of the ice. This is Landowski. Gets it up to Jansky. And they put it in. This should be icing. Whistle blows. Face-off's going to come all the way back in the Sartell end. Wolverines hold a 5-shot advantage over Sartell. This is Ballinger coming in. Rabideau knocked it away from him. It's in behind the net. Battling for it is Clandy. Wolverines will just clear it out once again. Carey will shoot along the boards. Be picked up by Rabideau. Shoots it to this side, where it's picked up by Dimberio all by himself. 1-on-4, a shot. Save made by Carey. Dimberio will control it. He'll just carry it out of the zone. We'll try to run some more of this clock. And now he'll just shoot the length of the ice. Comes off the wall. Here comes Carlson controlling it. He gets bumped off the play. And he's coming to the bench. He took one, I think, right in the face. Maybe in the jaw area. He's coming to the bench. Carey just shoots it along the wall. Jumps out over the blue line. 13:45 to go in the second period. About 20 seconds remaining on this power play. Coming out of the zone is Metzger. And the Wolverines again will use some more of that clock. Dahl, 10 seconds to go. Westby dumps it in deep. Carey will just drop it off. And now the Wolverines and the Sabres will be playing at 5-a-side. This is Metzger putting in real deep. In after it was Voss. He'll control it. Cross ice, and it jumps over the blue line. Loose puck is picked up by Jansky, and he puts it back in the zone. And it comes right to Ranasat, and he'll just cover. Friday night hockey. We'll also have Saturday afternoon hockey right here on Mesabi Community TV. This is Coombe. He gives it to Forsberg. Up, they try to get up to Scott. It's intercepted by Larson. He tried to hit Peterlin on this side. That did not click, and the Wolverines again will just get it out of the zone, where it's fired right back in, and Tyler Forsberg will control it for Rock Ridge. Puck is dumped in deep, and now Jacob Coombe shoots it along to Forsberg. Scott gets knocked down. Scott, though, picks it up and fires it towards the Sabre blue line. Now coming into the zone is Jansky. Walks in, pass off, a shot and a save. Another shot was just wide. Great chance for Sartell to get the first one tonight. Now Jacobson will control it. He'll just flip it out of the zone. That's Schmitz. He tried to give it to Voss. Picking up the loose puck is Burris, and it's tapped away nicely by Forsberg. Nice play. In behind, Voss will control it. Now they double team the Wolverine player, and the shot all the way down where Burris. Here they come once again. Clandy. He had a poke checked away, and the Wolverines will just get it out. Long pass comes up. This is Dimberio. Nice move. Dimberio, let's go for a goal! Grady Dimberio. Dimberio just got his 17th goal of the season. And at 5:34, Rock Ridge takes a 1-0 lead. Walters after it. Gets it off to Bialke. Shot comes right on, and Ranstead with the save. Now the face-off will come outside the blue line as we've got a penalty called. It's called a number 12, Braden Clandy. That's his second one of the night. And Rock Ridge will bring their power play unit out. Puck is kept in by Bardovich. He gets a pass back. Here's Bardovich's shot is high over the top of the net. Bialke will control it. Comes back to Bardovich, another wrister. Just deflected wide. Now Carlson will control it on the right circle. Bardovich again. Too far for Carlson. In the corner, Bialke tries to give it back to Carlson. He gets pinned to the wall by Thompson. Now Carlson again controlling it for the Wolverines. Gives it off to Dimberio on this side. Back out on top. It goes to Bardovich. Wrist shot. Goal! Deflected in front. It'll be Bialke getting the goal for Rock Ridge. That'll be a power play for the Wolverines. Time of the goal, 6:50. Bardovich and Carlson should get the assist. So again, Bialke with the goal. And it's 2-0. That's a power play for Rock Ridge. Puck is kept in at the blue line. Here comes Ballinger. Gets pounded in that back wall by Dahl. Looking for the loose puck was Landowski, and it's cleared out of the zone. Volker will put it back in for Sartell. Puck is intercepted. Walking in is Clandy, and another save by Ranasset. Here's another shot. Ranasset will glove it and hold on, get a face-off. .9:21 to go. Second period action, 2-0 for Rock Ridge. Now the race is on. After it is Scott. Jansky will get there. Scott somehow controls it. Gives it to Bardovich in that left corner. Now Burris will shoot along the wall. Jacobson will keep it in. Now Burris again will control it. Wolverines again continues to put some pressure on in the attacking zone. Coming up on the halfway point of this period. Coming into the zone is Clandy. Gets a pass back a little bit too far. He gave it to Paulson. And now here come the Wolverines back, carried in the zone. This is this is Walters. Walters shot towards the net. And it's deflected away, and it's cleared all the way down. Ranasset now will just clear it away. Coming in looking for the rebound was Larson. Coming back is Jacobson. He's got Scott in the middle. Off the blocker, another save. Bialke will keep it in for the Wolverines. Bialke tries to control it in that corner. Scott also in there. Finally, it's tapped away by Thompson of the Sabres. Puck gets deflected into the offensive zone for Sartell. This is Peterlin. Loose puck then was grabbed by Ballinger. Wolverines coming back. Bialkits go a hard shot right on, and Carey with the save. Oh, now some extracurricular taking place. We're going to have a penalty. Boy, they went after that Wolverine. Rock Ridge is going to go on a power play. I think now they're going to have coincidentals. Carlson is going to go off for Rock Ridge, and Otto is going to go off for Sartell. So each team. And now there's another penalty. So Rock Ridge is going to go on the power play. Not sure if we got a replay on that or not. Officials are talking in center ice with the captains. Oh, we also got a misconduct on one of the Sartell players. Well, the way it looks, Sartell is going to have the power play. Well, let's wait till the official leaves the scorer's table. Both teams right now with 5 players on the ice. So it looks like it's going to be coincidental minors on the 2 involved, and then another Sartell player got a misconduct. Teams are skating 5 aside, 2-0 Rock Ridge. Coming up on 7.5 minutes to play in our period. Back to the point, Dahl gives it off to Flatley. And it jumps out of the blue line where it's fired back in once again. Carey will just drop it off for Volker. Wolverines in behind, Flatley tries to center it. Now Westby got it towards the slot. And it's intercepted by Landowski. And Ranaset will make the save. Guess there's a big collision right in front of the Rock Ridge bench. Things are getting a little testy on the ice right now. Comes the Wolverines, breaking away is Cal Scott. Puts it in. Bardovich try to get there. Scott will keep it in. And now it's cleared out of the zone by Paulson in center ice. Here comes Paulson in the zone. Paulson gives it off. Backhand shot was just wide. That was Darasic. Right out front. Here's Paulson shooting it wide. Kept in at the point by Jansky. He gets bumped by Walters. And the Wolverines finally will get it out of the zone. Under 6.5 to go in our second period. Wolverines with a 2-0 lead. Dahl in behind his net, battles for it. Paulson try to take it away. The senior into center ice for the Wolverines. Tried to flip it in. It was off one of the Sabres. Wolverines had to get onside before they touched the puck. Trying to come in was Voss, and now here come the Wolverines. Here comes Bialke back, left side. Bialke centers it, nobody home. Be kept in by Landon Matheson. Now loose puck is grabbed by Lane Larson. Forsberg in his own end. Takes a bump check from Voss. Forsberg will just put it in for the Wolverines. Voss has some trouble with it, and good chance that time for the Wolverines, but Carey with the save. This is Ballinger coming in on his backhand. Ranison off his blocker. Keeps it away from the net. Wolverines the 2-0 lead. It'll be kept in at the blue line. Now the Wolverines finally do get it out. The pass a little bit too far for Dimberio. This is Landowski in behind his net. Gets it up to Paulson. Paulson backhands it in. And this should be icing, and the whistle does blow. And with 4.5 minutes to go in our second period, they'll bring it all the way back into the Sartell end. Right now, the two coincidental minor penalties expire, but the man with the 10-minute misconduct is still sitting. Flatley tries to control. He's some trouble with Burris. These are a pair of 25s battling for the puck. Wolverines have to get onside. Burris off his skate. Flatley tried to put it back in. Flatley does pack it back in now. Shot along the back wall. After it was Jansky. Gets it up to one as winger. It's put into the Wolverine zone where Walters will just clear it back into center ice. Flatley will fire it in for Rockridge. He'll control it. He'll get it to Zach Norberg. He gets pinned into the corner. Now Burris will come away with it. Cross ice for Paulson. Here comes Sean Paulson into the zone. He tried to go around. A nice defensive play by Jacob Coombe. Here's a shot, and it'll be cleared away. Now the race is on. But Burris again beat Flatley. Again, a pair of 25s battling. Two big, strong kids. This puck is grabbed by Bardovich. 3:15 to go in our period. Wolverines with 2 in this period. They've outshot Sartell 17-11 in the hockey game. Rabideau will pin Thompson into the back corner. Now Jacobson tries to come away with it. Gives it up to Walters. Wolverines will break out. Walters gets a pass back. And offside at the blue line. Just ahead of the play was Cal Scott. Wolverines tomorrow afternoon will have another game. They'll be taking on Spring Lake Park. You can join us tomorrow afternoon, 2 o'clock, with the play-by-play action right here at Mesabi Community Television. Puck is fired in behind the net where it's grabbed by Carlson. Comes back to the point. Dahl puts a shot towards the net. Bialke backhand pass. DeBerry will control it. Back to the point. To be kept in by Rabideau. Up, I guess they jumped off and had to regroup. And now here comes Caden Voss back. Voss pass right out front and a save made. Puck is loose. All kinds of bodies down. Puck is still loose. And now finally the whistle blows. And we're going to have a penalty called. Let's wait and see what happens. Looks like it's going to be Jamison Schmitz going to the box. And also it's going to be Derek Dahl. Again, coincidental minors. So it'll be 5-on-5 hockey once again with 2:11 to go in the period. This has really been a tough game to call tonight. Not a lot of flow to it. But the important thing for the Wolverines is that they have a 2-0 lead. Now Paulson will take the draw for Sartell against Carlson. Carlson wins the draw. Paulson then shoots it up over the top of the net. Kept in at the blue line by Otto. Now Carlson will grab the loose puck, skates in behind his net, drops it back to Walters on the far side. This is Dimberio. Come the Wolverines coming in the zone. This is Carlson. Now Bialke takes a check. Gets it back to Walters. Carlson in behind the net. Now Coombe. He'll wrist one and a glove save by Carey in the nets. Noah Carey has been sharp in that nets. Coming into the game, he had a goals against of 7.34, 81%. Shot goes right on, another save by Carey. The shot was taken by Coombe at the point. And behind the net, Bardovich comes back to Coombe once again. Puts it towards the net, deflected up high. And coming away with the puck was Larson. Larson controls it, puts it right towards the net. Now Matheson gets it off the back wall, centering pass, walking in, taking a shot. Off the blocker was Jansky. Boy, you can't let a man walk in like that. A big save by Ranasset. Now Norby tries to clear it out. He had Flatley leading the play, and the shot was deflected up and out of play. 47.3 remaining here in the second. Shots are 19-14 for the Wolverines. Westby will win the draw for Rockridge. Wolverines try to come out of the zone. That was Walters. Here's a shot right on and a save made. A hard shot by Paulson. Now it's in behind the net. Paulson digging for it. Paulson try to pass it out in front. And the Wolverines just want to clear it out of the zone with 20 seconds to go in a period. Burris back deep in his own end. Cross ice for Jansky. Into center ice, and it goes into the Wolverine zone with 15 seconds to go in a period. Westby battling in the corner. Tries to control the puck and is shot away by Walters. Couple seconds remaining in our period. And it's grabbed by Scott, and our period is over. We've played 2 periods of hockey on this Friday night. It hasn't been pretty, but the important thing is the score is 2-0 Rockridge, and we'll have more after this timeout.
They do their thing. you do yours. There's fun for the whole family at Giants Ridge.
The Ranch Teammates for Life. We are a nonprofit organization aimed at providing a healthy and purposeful life for those former players and military combat veterans, as well as their families who have suffered trauma in their lives. Our mission is to raise awareness on this important issue and remove the stigma of mental illness. To provide diverse services that include all forms of humanitarian efforts aimed at fighting brain disease. Visit us at theranchteammatesforlife.org.
When you're searching for a delicious meal that the whole family can enjoy, count on the experience and flavors of the Rink Sports Bar and Grill. As a locally owned and operated business, we have been proudly serving the entire area and our customers with only the highest quality of service and food that you need to take on the day. Dine in style and fun when you check out our trivia nights, darts, pool tables, 60-inch TVs, all while you munch on tacos, burgers, and more. Stop by today.
Big fun. Big thrills. Big air. Giant memories await in Biwabic, Minnesota.
A world of options are at your fingertips when you start your future at Minnesota North. Our 6 unique campuses offer more than 100 programs, allowing you to explore countless opportunities.
It's just so universal that, you might be taking a program that's based on working in an office setting or in a business setting, but the skills that you get in this program really can take you so many more places than just that.
When you're here, you'll make real-world connections that lead to immediate opportunities in your field after you graduate, or the ability to transfer and continue your education.
The instructors here actually work a lot with people in the community. I know, like at the school, when we were hiring someone, we would actually email the instructors directly and say, hey, we have these job openings, and they would pass them on to the students that were in their class.
At Minnesota North, real-world experience isn't the exception, it's the norm, with hands-on instruction from professors who have years of knowledge in your field.
School as a whole, from our advisors and to faculty, they really look after you. You feel like you connect one-on-one with them a lot more. It's a lot more personal.
I think it's just like the smaller class sizes is better. You get a lot more one-on-one communication with your instructor. You'll have that more personalized experience.
We're more than just a college. We're a community ready to call home and ready to explore with on-campus housing and millions of acres of wilderness where year-round outdoor opportunities and athletics await.
Around here, you still have the opportunity to do those outdoor things that you love, as well as, getting the education that you're looking for.
I feel like this is my home away from home. That's how they've made me feel here.
And whether you want to take classes from home or on campus, our hybrid learning model gives you the flexibility to do just that while learning from the best.
So I really, really like the flexibility of the program. I like that I could do some of my classes online. I really, really liked that I was able to graduate without having to worry about having all that burden of debt on me.
From opportunities to flexibility, you get it all with some of the most affordable tuition in the state.
Cost per credit, I know, is super low compared to the bigger universities and stuff, and with that more one-on-one type learning, it's definitely you get more bang for your buck.
Minnesota North colleges are open to you and a bigger, brighter tomorrow. The closest place to go far with your tomorrow is right here in Northeast Minnesota. Choose from Vermilion in Ely, Mesabi Range in Eveleth and Virginia, Itasca in Grand Rapids, Hibbing and Rainy River in International Falls. Start
And welcome back. We're just about set to start our third period. Here's your hockey schedule for tonight. Besides the game right here, Spring Lake Park is playing in Hibbing tonight. Duluth-Denfeld is at Little Falls. Some of the scores from last night, some interesting scores statewide. It was Cretin-Durham Hall over Stillwater, a pair of top 10 in AA rankings. 4-3 for Cretin-Durham Hall. Grand Rapids at home last night beat Superior. Hibbing at home last night beat the Northern Lakes 4-1. It was White Bear Lake and Park of Cottage Grove skating to a 2-2 tie. Edina over Buffalo 4-0. Andover won their third game of the season. They defeated Centennial by a score of 3-1. Cloquet-Esco Carleton over Duluth Marshall last night 3-2. And Hermantown shut out St. Cloud Cathedral by a score of 6-0. Some of the scores in boys hockey last night across the state. Well, right here it's 2-0 in favor of Rock Ridge. 17 minutes of hockey remaining. We'll be back at the Iron Trail Motors Event Center tomorrow afternoon as Spring Lake Park will take on our Wolverines. Join us for the live stream. 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Here we go, our final period. Wolverines with a 2-goal lead. Stephen Ranasset with 16 saves on 16 shots. And in the nets for Sartell is Noah Carey. He's made 17 saves on 19 shots. Puck is controlled at the blue line by the Wolverines. Now pass a little too far for Darisic. Comes all the way down into the offensive zone for the Sabres. Darisic, pass right out in front. The puck is loose. Carlson tries to clear it out. It's still loose yet. Paulson tried to take a whack at it. And finally, Bialke will just ice it. And we'll get a face-off. Wolverines now will change up their forwards. And looks like they're changing up their defense also. So all 5 new skaters on the ice for Rock Ridge. Jacobson wins the draw, shot it along the wall. Kept in at the blue line. Now Walters takes a check. Puck is picked up by Forsberg. Try to get it to Scott. Puck is loose. A shot taken. Shot taken by Schmitz. And the Wolverines now will finally get it out. That was Jacobson. Gets it up to Bardovich. Bardovich tries to go back to Jacobson. It was off the stick of Metzger. Sabres coming back in center ice, and it's cleared away from the slot area. And now Jacobson will grab it. Jacobson's got Scott in the middle with him. Puck gets poke checked away, and Jacobson now will come to the bench as the Wolverines will change up some of their personnel. Right at the blue line where it's grabbed by Walters. Try to get it to Bardovich, too far. And Metzger again will just try to clear it away. Gets it all the way back into the Rock Ridge zone. Put back into center ice. We've played almost 2 minutes of this final period. Here's a shot taken, deflected. It was Keaton Landowski who took the hard shot. And the puck is frozen, and we'll have a face-off. Wolverines looking for their 12th win of the season. Sartell trying to go above 500. Now here comes Westby in the zone. John, nice move. John walks in, and a save made by Carey. Nice move by the sophomore. In behind the net, the Wolverines get it to Bardovich. His shot hit the side of the net. And we've got a penalty coming, an elbowing. And Rock Ridge I think is going to go on the power play. Nope, I'm wrong. It's going to be on Norberg. That's 6 penalties tonight for the Wolverines. So Sartell will go on the power play. Again, their power play has not been real effective so far this year, 6.9%. And Rockridge on the penalty kill is 85.7. Dahl has it taken away by Darisic. Kept into blue line by Otto. Rings around the boards to Ballinger. Ballinger gets the pass back. Right out front, a shot. Another shot taken. Net was open. Here's a shot, and Ranasset will cover up. .16 to play, 136 on a power play. Clandy will take the draw against Westby. Clandy wins the draw, comes back to Paulson. Paulson gets a pass back from Thompson. Here's a shot taken by Ballinger, and it's cleared out. Comes Sean Paulson skating through center, carries into the attacking zone, try to go around the defense. Here's a shot taken, and Ranassit with a big save. Senior's been coming up big tonight. Just over a minute remaining on this two-minute power play. Comes Cass Carlson carrying the zone. Carlson tries to go through the defense. Carlson comes right in and shot. And Carey got a piece of it. Good try on the short-handed. Now it's picked up by Landowski. He gets turned back by Dimberio. Otto carries it in, goes right around the defense. Try to get a pass back, and Walters will intercept it. Walters will flip it up to Carlson, a little bit too far for him, and Landowski will get there just ahead of Carlson. There's a long stretch pass, intercepted, and fired back in by Walters, and it's deflected up into the netting. Exactly 13 minutes to play. 20 seconds remaining on this power play. Shots so far are 21 for the Wolverines and 20 for the Sabres. Jacobson now on the penalty kill. Scott also working the penalty kill for the Rockridge Wolverines. Couple seconds remaining. Here's a shot taken, was just wide. Shot taken by Darigis. Now both teams are skating 5 aside, coming up on 12 and a half minutes to play in our hockey game. Puck is in that corner. Walters trying to come over. Here's a shot taken, deflected. Hard shot by Preston Darigis. Face off in the Rockridge defensive end. Wolverines win the draw. Jackson Bardovich will put it in deep. Burris took a whack at it, gives it to Jansky on this side. Center ice, it's intercepted and put back in by the Wolverines. Now coming with it is Voss. Up to Schmitz. Dumps it in the left corner. Kept in by Voss. Goes right on, and Ranasat will make the save. Wolverines will change up. They'll bring up the Norberg, Westby, and Flatley line. Thompson, Peterlin, and Schmitz going, well, actually, Coach Hacker has changed up his line a little bit with the original start. He's got Thompson with Larson now. Let's check the other wing. Thompson, Larson, and Peterlin. Here comes Norberg skating with it, and it's poke checked away. Right at that blue line. Now it goes in deep, and Carey's just going to cover up as Flatley was right there. Coming up on 11 minutes to play in our hockey game. This is Landgowski. Shoots it out. Try to get up to Paulson. Goes back into the Sabre end. Landowski again. Center ice. And the Wolverines are just content with just keeping it out of their zone. Carlson try to get it up to Bialke. Carlson will recontrol it. He'll bring it in. Drops it back to Dimberio. Shoots it over to the far side where Landowski will grab it. Try to get up to Paulson. Walters will skate in behind his net. Avoids a check, gets it out. Schmitz will fire it back in. Now we'll have an icing called on the Wolverines. Wolverine goals tonight were scored by Dimberio at 5:34 of the second, and then a power play a minute and 16 later by Colton Bialke. And that's it so far tonight. 2 goals, both for the Wolverines. Here's the sophomore Westby to center ice. Poke checked away. That was Oxton coming into the zone. Oxton intercepts a pass. Trying to get it up to Ballinger. It's fired back into the Sabre zone. Again, Friday night hockey from Virginia, the Iron Trail Motors Event Center. This is Walters, cross-ice pass, goes to Forsberg. Again, really hard to get any kind of flow tonight. Wolverines got 2 goals in the second period. Been a lot of penalties, and now we've got a penalty coming on the Sabres. I think they had too many men on the ice. Each team now with 6 penalties tonight. And Rock Ridge will go on the power play. "9 minutes and 12 seconds left in our hockey game. Wolverines with a 2-0 lead. DeBrio wins the draw. Back to Bardovich, a shot right on, and Carey with the save. Let's do it again. We'll watch on this replay as hard shot came from the point. Right in front. Tried to get a defection. Kept in by Bardovich. He tried to get it back to Carlson. It's cleared out. Wolverines have to get onside, and now it's fired the length of the ice. Rings around the board, and Cal Scott will control it in his own end. Dimberio back to Scott. Sophomore has some trouble with it, and it's poke checked away. And now the freshman Bardovich back after it, but he'll let Cass Carlson. He'll control the puck for the Wolverines. Comes Grady Dimberio. Grady got his 17th goal in that second period. 17 goals on the season. Puck gets dropped back to Bardovich. Now Carlson walking, gives it to Dimberio, a shot, hit the side of the net. Carlson will control it for the Wolverines. Comes back to Bardovich. To Dimberio. Right out front, they try to get it to Scott, and it was deflected and intercepted and shot out. Under 8 minutes to play. Wolverines with a 2-0 lead. Shot out again by Darigis. Wolverines will have time for one more rush. Here comes Dimberio into the zone. Now Flatley try to control it. Comes to the side of the net, and it's shot out once again. And Ranisit will come out. Shoots it all the way down. This, well, it doesn't make the end line, so they'll wave off icing. This will be icing, though, on Sartell. So the Wolverines will get a break. They'll be able to change the line if they wish to do so, as a face-off will come in their offensive end. Thompson will take the draw and wins the draw for Sartell. It's against Westby. Well, it's nice to have my 3Ds on the cameras again tonight. Darwin on the main camera. We got Donna and Dana on our side cameras. And we have our youngsters, a part of that Wolverine athletics, academics at Rockridge High School, working our controls tonight. We've got to get these kids trained so they can step in next year and take over with all these telecasts. This is Lane Larson coming back. He overskated the puck. Continues to work hard along the near boards. He puts a shot right on, and it was just wide. After it is Coombe. Getting there was Otto to keep it in deep, and the Wolverines now get it away from that slot area. And it's flipped up and out of play. Coming in his zone, this is Bardovich. He tried to get the puck to Jacobson. Under 6 minutes to play. Puck will jump out of the blue line. Now Jansky will put it back in after it is Dahl. 5:40 to play. Wolverines with a 2-0 lead. Here comes Carlson. He's got Dimberio. He gets it up to Dimberio. Puts a shot, or actually it was a pass, towards that slot area. Deflected away. He'd be kept in, though, by Bialke. Gives it back to Dimberio. Now Carlson will control it for the Wolverines. Back to the point. Here's Rabideau's shot, was just wide. Dimberio try to get it back to Carlson. Carlson could not control the puck, and Darajus will get it out. Kicks it up to Paulson. Here comes Sean Paulson in the zone. Try to split the defense. There's now a long stretch pass coming back for the Wolverines. This is Dimberio. Still battling for the puck. Now Carlson will grab it. Gives it to Bialke. Shot right on. Save made by Carey. And it'll clear the zone. Under 5 minutes to play in our hockey game. Wolverines with a 2-0 lead. Dahl will bring it in. The senior tries to go 2 or 3 players. Intercepted by Flatley. He gets double teamed in the wall on the far side. Now Westby battling for the puck. He'll get it into the zone. It's intercepted though by Otto. Now coming back was Peterlin. And it's fired in by Flatley. Wolverines just want to keep the puck in deep right now. Again, like I said earlier, it hasn't been very pretty tonight, but again, the big thing is the Wolverines have a 2-0 lead and have done just enough so far to hopefully hold on and win this hockey game. Pass a little bit too far for Ballinger. Coming away with it is Walters. Tries to come back to Forsberg on this side. Center ice, it's grabbed by Otto. His shot, and it was off Walters. Now Forsberg will grab it. Tipped out of the zone by Norberg. He'll head to the bench. Wolverines want to change up some of their forwards. Walters will just try to clear it out of the zone. Gets it up. Bardovich now to Scott. Here comes Cal Scott. Try to go around Burris. Burris now will control the puck in behind net. Bardovich takes away. Burris again will just shoot it along the boards. Dahl will keep it in. Under 3 minutes to play. Wolverines clinging to a 2-goal lead, and we have icing called. .247 to play, and now a timeout's being called by Sartell. And when I want a chance, I just want to thank the 2 youngsters that are working with us tonight, a part of the Rockridge student group, Caden and Milo, that are helping out. I should say Milo is Mason's brother. Mason worked with us last week a game. And of course our old steady 3 cameras, Darwin, Donna, and Dana. And I'm hoping we're having all 3 again tomorrow afternoon. Spring Lake Park / Coon Rapids will be here tomorrow afternoon. And then next Thursday night we'll have our My 9 game. It'll be the Proctor Rails and the Rockridge Wolverines. That'll be on your My 9 network next Thursday night. Here's a good look at the Sartell Sabres bench. Coaches. Ryan Hacker, the head coach. We'll keep a close eye on that Sabres net to see when Coach Hacker will be pulling his goaltender. Puck is shot away from the slot area. Coming into the zone is Paulson. And the Wolverines will just clear it back into center ice, where Carlson will put it into the offensive zone. That's Otto shooting it along the back wall. There's a long stretch back up to Paulson. He backhands it in. Coming up on 2 minutes to play. Wolverines with a 2-0 lead. Cross ice pass. This is Dimberio. He's going to come in, and it'll go right on Carey, and he'll just cover up. Coming in the zone is Schmitz, and his shot was deflected. Steven Ranisette, 22 saves tonight, and now the Sabres are pulling the goalie, putting an extra attacker on. So that Sabre net is empty. 2-0 lead for the Wolverines. Puck is cleared out of the zone. Jansky back in his own end, gives it off to Burris. Off the back wall, comes back to Jansky. Center ice, and Dahl will just put it back into the offensive zone. 1:20 to play in our third period. Voss gets pinned in the corner by Dahl. Now it's intercepted, fired the length of the ice, and empty net goal. It'll be Colton Bialke with the empty netter. 15:51 is the time. And it's 3-1 Wolverines. So we're coming up on our final minute, and the Wolverines about to win their 12th game of the season. They're going to go 12-3 with one tie. That tie with Rogers, a state-ranked AA team. And tomorrow afternoon, they'll look for their 14th win as they'll take on Spring Lake Park. In behind the net with 40 seconds to go. Flatley gets it back to Forsberg. Shot towards the net. It was off the skate of Otto. And Sartell will just get it out of the zone. It's shot in by Oxton. Rings around the boards to the near side. 25 seconds remaining. Now it's picked up by Coombe. He'll just drop it off to Forsberg. And it's cleared all the way down. We're into our closing seconds of our hockey game. Puck is grabbed by Mensker, 1 second, and there it is. It's all over. Rockridge with a 3-0 victory. Ranisette finishes with 22 saves tonight, and Noah Carey will finish with 23 saves tonight. I'm going to take a short timeout, and we'll come back and we'll do a quick recap. post-game show sponsored by the Arrowhead Transit, and we'll go through our final statistics. Each team had 6 penalties tonight. As far as the saves are concerned, Steven Ranasant finished with 22 saves on 22 shots, and Noah Carey saw 25 shots, and he made 23 saves tonight. Here's a recap of the scoring. At 5:34 of the opening period, it was Grady D'Imberio getting his 17th goal to make it 1-0. Then a power play at 6:50. It was Colton Bialke getting the goal. And then an empty netter at 15:51 of the third period. Colton Bialke once again with the goal, making our final score 3-0. So with the victory, Rockridge now goes to 12-3-1 on the season. Sartell will fall to 5-6-1. Rockridge will be back in action tomorrow afternoon. They'll take on Spring Lake Park, Coon Rapids, while Sartell will travel to Cloquet tomorrow to take on CEC. Well, that'll do it from the Iron Trail Motors Event Center. I want to thank our cameras again, Darwin, Donna, and Dana. Again, our Rockridge students helping us tonight, Caden and Milo. I want to thank them also for being a part of our telecast. I'm Bob Cohn with the play-by-play. Wolverines victorious by a final score of 3-0. Good night, everyone.